Very good. Yes. हेलो मेरी फैमिली, क्या हाल है आप सभी के। आज मेरे लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्पेशल दिन है। मैं 6-7 साल से लैरी वीन्स को फॉलो कर रहा हूँ। कितनी बार मैंने वीडियो में बोला है कि मैं डंबल प्रेसेस उनके देख के हैवी करना स्टार्ट करा, पावर लिफ्टिंग की तरफ इंक्लिनेशन हुआ लैरी वीन्स को देख के, उनकी वीडियोस देख के मोटिवेशन आया कि मैं भी पावर लिफ्टिंग कम्पीट करूँ। एंड वो जर्नी 4-5 साल से चल रही है। एंड आज मसल रेस के थ्रू मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली उनके साथ ट्रेन करने 1-on-1। आई कांट बी मोर थैंकफुल, एक तो मसल रेस को और एक तुम लोगों को, कि तुम लोगों का ही सपोर्ट है जो मैं अपना ड्रीम पूरा कर पा रहा हूँ। मैंने सोचा नहीं था कि मतलब जिस बंदे को मैं ऐसे लैपटॉप में टाइप करके देख रहा हूँ जिम जाने से पहले, लैरी वील्स डेडलिफ्ट मोटिवेशन, लैरी वील्स पीआर, एंड आई एम ट्रेनिंग विद हिम। ग्रेट अपॉर्चुनिटी, बहुत सही बंदा है। बहुत ही ज़्यादा सही बंदा है यार। 6-7 घंटे का शूट हुआ, बहुत बढ़िया एनर्जी थी, सबसे अच्छे से बात कर रहा है। एंड मतलब चिल है, बहुत मस्त चिल बंदा है। तो वो भी एक बहुत बढ़िया चीज़ लगी कि मैं रियल बता रहा हूँ, रियल में बंदा बहुत चिल है। 8 घंटे शूट कर रहा है, सबसे हंस रहा है, सबसे बात कर रहा है। वहाँ 100 लोग हैं, 100 सबसे फोटो खिंचा रहा है। ये सारी चीज़ें ही एक इंसान को उस लेवल पे लेके जाती है। अगर कुछ सीखने मिला मुझे क्या, एक दिन बिता के, कि भाई हर किसी को टाइम दे रहा। कोई जिम का मतलब ट्रेनर भी आके बात कर रहा 5 मिनट, तो उससे बात कर रहा 5 मिनट। ये चीज़ बहुत मस्त लगी। तो चेस्ट वर्कआउट है, डंबल प्रेस, ऑब्वियसली डंबल प्रेस करेंगे। आई थिंक 50 के डंबल्स हैं। वो तो भाई क्रेजी कुछ करेगा, तुम्हारा भाई भी कोशिश करेगा कुछ बढ़िया। आ जाओ। बाकी इज डूइंग बॉडी बिल्डिंग, तो वो अपना बॉडी बिल्डिंग वर्कआउट कराएगा आज मेरे को। बॉडी बिल्डिंग वर्कआउट मोस्टली फोकस्ड ऑन अपर चेस्ट। सो लेट्स गो। नर्वसनेस, खुशी, बहुत खुशी है कि आज यहाँ आ गए। इट्स अ बिग डे फॉर मी यार, ऑनेस्टली। लेट्स गो।
My favorite for developing upper chest, which is incline dumbbell bench.
Okay.
So let's head over here. With my training now moving forward, I am taking the Dorian Yates approach, where I have 1 to 2 warm-up sets depending on how cold the gym is. Here, 1 set's enough. In my gym, it's very cold, so I'll do 2 sets. 1 set of 20 reps with very light weight, and with every rep being paused at the bottom, big contraction at the top is enough for the warm-up.
Okay. And then 1 more set that is push till failure.
That, and the next set is a working set, which is where you go to failure and you put in 100% effort until you have mechanical failure. You cannot complete a rep. And then you move on. And what this does is it allows you to keep your energy high for every exercise for the whole workout.
So many people do 3-4 sets, 10 reps, 12 reps. I'm pretty sure you must have also followed that approach sometime in your career. So now you're following this Dorian Yates, Mike Menzies style of frame, like 1 set to absolute failure. So which one do you find like is kind of better?
So I'm early with this training method because I started doing this 1 month ago. However, I am educated on it. And the reason I'm doing it is because when I would do 3 to 4 working sets, by exercise number 2, I'm already gapped. So what that means is for the rest of the workout, you're dragging your feet, you're not going to failure, and the intensity is very low. An example is many people that have small calves can't grow calves, not because they have bad calf genetics, but because they have no intensity when they train their calves.
Yeah.
Then if I train the rest of my body, like how I train my calves, I would have no muscle. The intensity is the most important part of your workout. If you're sandbagging your set, for example, doing 1 set with 10 reps, but you can do 5 more, then you're not telling your body you need to adapt and grow. Telling your body, I'm comfortable, I don't have, you have to get out of your comfort zone.
Tunnel clear, no noise makes it past my ear. I'm zoned in, beast mode on, grind so loud, no rest is gone. No scrolling, no talking, no vibe chase. I'm racing time in my own space. While they wander, I train. While they flex, I feel pain. I don't blink, I don't flinch. Every inch earned rep by inch. They chasing likes, I chase depth. I am focused till my last breath. Not tunnel vision, locked in tight, no shortcut. No left or right, got tunnel vision. Grinds my lane, all in, no pause, no shade. Got tunnel vision. I see 1 goal, no noise, just solo, so they drift. I finished the mission. Eyes locked in with tunnel vision. You watch reels, I watch clocks. Counting reps, not chasing talks. Focus like a sniper's aim. Every second fuels my flame. You multitask, I dominate. 1 goal, no debate, no maybe, no delay. Grinds my path and I don't sway.
So in the set to failure, how many like reps? How one should pick the weight? Like how many reps at least I must get?
So to be in the ideal hypertrophy rep range,
Yeah.
anywhere from 8 to 12 reps is perfect. Any more than that, and you're working endurance.
Yeah.
So you want to teach your muscle fan to grow. So if you're doing sets of 20, 30 reps, you're limiting how much that's going to happen.
And what's your workout split?
So legs twice a week, Monday, Thursday, that's Tuesday, back Wednesday, and Friday is shoulders, arms.
Okay. So mostly you do one muscle mostly.
Yes, and I'm an enhanced athlete, and even still, I believe once per week per muscle
Is enough.
is more than enough. Because it ensures you have proper recovery, and doing this has allowed me to break all-time record 3 times. So I've proven.
I think that also keeps the tendons and joints safe.
Exactly. If you're benching 2, 3, 4 times a week, it's 2, 3, 4 times more wear and tear on your tendons and ligaments. And then the risk of injury goes through the roof. So we can add one underneath.
ऑल्सो गाइस आज मैंने लैरी को अपना फेवरेट मसल ब्लेस का प्रोटीन पिलाया जो कि है वे पीआर, जिसमें 30 ग्राम प्रोटीन मिल जाता है पर स्कूप और उसके साथ 3 ग्राम क्रिएटिन मिल जाता है और 30 mg एस्ट्रोजन फॉर डाइजेशन। और एक चीज़ है, लैरी ने बोला कि क्रिएटिन होने के बाद भी ये प्रोटीन बहुत बढ़िया टेस्ट कर रहा है, इसीलिए मैं इसका फ़ैन हूँ। नहीं तो क्रिएटिन क्या होता है, थोड़ा बेटर टेस्ट करता है, बट नहीं, ये प्रोटीन टेस्ट भी बढ़िया कर रहा है, क्रिएटिन भी दे रहा है आपको। 2 स्कूप ले रहे हो, 6 ग्राम क्रिएटिन मिल गया, 60 ग्राम प्रोटीन मिल गया। दिस इज़ माई फेवरेट प्रोटीन ऑफ मसल ब्लेस। सो अगर आप ये बाई करते हो, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में है एंड मेरा डिस्काउंट कोड यूज़ करना नहीं बोलना आपके भाई का, टू सपोर्ट मी इन माई जर्नी। सिंगा 30 अप्लाई कूपन में जाके। लैरी को भी प्रोटीन पसंद आया तो मुझे काफ़ी अच्छा लगा।
Yes. Let's make it.
No shortcut, no left or right. My tunnel vision, grind my lane, all in, no pause, no shade. My tunnel vision, I see one goal, no noise, just soul on soul. They drift, I finish the mission. Eyes locked in with tunnel vision. You watch reels, I watch clocks. Counting reps, not chasing dogs. Focus like a sniper's aim. Every second fuels my flame.
Yes.
You know the task, I dominate. One goal, no delay, no name beat. No delay, grind my passion, I don't swipe. Shut the phone, kill the vibe. Hit that set like I just arrived. Just say hype is a
Feeling good so
daily
far?
decision.
Yeah, I'll go
I build
140 now.
empires.
Yeah. How much rest, dude?
You want to keep the intensity high, rest periods low, 45 to 90.
How long did your SPD sessions take?
So my bodybuilding workouts, if I'm training by myself and not reporting, 45 minutes I'm not. Powerlifting, 3 hours because of the rest period. And because when you're in the strength training phase, which is usually 6 to 8 weeks, you're doing anywhere from 5 to 9 sets for the SBD. That takes an hour and a half alone. And then you're doing minimum 4 sets on every session you for me. To support that.
Your advisor, someone is full to a headlift PR. So how much rest he should take before that, before like last mob and then going for the leg?
Anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes is good. However, what I learned later in my powerlifting careers is you want to train how you play. And if you're training to be a competitive powerlifter and compete, you may be sitting for 20 to 30 minutes between attempts. And you need to be prepared for that. And the best way to do that is when you train, take 20, 30-minute breaks. So you're not going to have the luxury of going at your own pace when you're in competition. Something that often overlooks. Because you may recover very quickly between sets, like I'm sure you and I do. Maybe you feel ready in 4 or 5 minutes. But when you go to competition and you have to wait 20 minutes before you get to go, it's going to mess with your head. You'll feel cold. You'll feel tired. You'll feel like you haven't been practicing.
We try to stimulate the exact conditions which you'll get up on day.
Exactly. Especially important during the peaking phase, when you're nearly a month out from your competition.
I don't want your handouts, I don't want your fame. I want the weight, the loss, the shame. I want the early morning.
You want to overload your bench press close to competition. It's great to prepare your CNS. So I'll have you just wrap up the elbow up this way. You can. The guy, when you're wrapping the elbow, you just want to make sure you start from the bottom of the elbow and go all the way to the top. And if you feel like your elbow is popping out of their back,
80, let's go. 90, 20.
They ask how I'm rising, they don't see the dirt, the lonely hours, the constant hurt. The torn hands, the locked-in grind, the war with the voice inside my mind. They want secrets.
Finish it.
Here's the key.
Finish it.
Suffer
Yes.
daily, train ruthlessly.
Okay.
I feel I fall, but never stay. Cause warriors rise the hard way.
Warm up with 1 PG, and then we'll go to top sector 2.
Cool. Let's go. Tea is here. Yeah.
Not for fun, this life is war, I never run. Not luck, not flash, not Hollywood. These reps, this fire, earned in blood. When you see strength, don't ask what I was given. Ask what I sacrificed. Ask what it cost. The answer's simple. Blood. Trophies fade, claps stop. But what I've built inside, that lasts forever. Because it was earned in blood.
Get it. Come on.
Turn it, earned in blood, earned in pain. Every drop, every scar remains. Earned in silence, earned alone. While they rest, I build my throne.
Let's have a day.
Not bought, not lost, not understood. Everything I am was earned in blood. Everything I am was earned in blood. Shaking, arms on fire, breath is short, but I climb higher. No tap out, no white flag raised. The sets where champions are made. Knees may tremble, spine might scream, but I ain't waking from this dream. Pain's a code, I break it clean. Discipline wired in every scene. Sweat drips like a battle cry, but I don't stop, I multiply. Every doubt I crush to dust. Steel in my bones, grind in my trust. This is a no surrender set. Pain hits, but I ain't done yet. No quit, no break, no regret. Just grit, just fire, just one mindset. No surrender set, I go till I bleed.
Almost 21, 20.75.
I think at least 18. No way, only 17.
18.2.
No surrender set.
Oh, yeah.
I erase mine, push past failure.
Right? This is a risk-prone exercise also, so don't push that much fear, I would say.
Exactly. If you have been feeling healthy, no pain, and then suddenly in the workout something feels off, that's your body trying to give you a warning. Because it's just age-old saying of no pain, no gain. If there is pain, there's no gain.
This advice is very good for powerlifting also. Like if you're feeling small niggle, maybe the pain you're feeling, okay, I can push. But I think that's the time to back off. भाई मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा है मैं कहीं कैमरे में छोटा सा बच्चा नहीं लग रहा हूँ, इससे प्रोफाइल थोड़ा सा तो लग रहा है, मतलब बहुत ही बड़ा है यार, बहुत ह्यूज है, थोड़ा सा अपने साइज को लेकर अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट फील होने लगा है. बॉडी डिस्मोर्फिया हो रहा है.
A no surrender set. I've failed, I've cried, I've crawled, but I never surrendered, not once, because in this iron world,
Why people come to your page is
until you do,
to look at how big, strong, and shredded you are.
I'll take the
But then you're not really building a brand for longevity. I believe that people that are trying to find success on socials doing this, that's what the ultimate goal is, to monetize the social media. And there's a more effective way to do that if you be creative and use your mind, not abuse your body to get attention and build a brand. And by being a coach, it's so much more valuable when being a freak. Now, I stood out being a freak,
Yeah.
but it wasn't until I became a coach and started selling co-vans and helping others with my YouTube content on how to live properly and so on, did I actually make a career. So I spent many years just blasting PEDs, abusing my body, trying to get attention, but it wasn't bringing in any money. There was millions of eyeballs, but they weren't monetized. So all that abuse could have been avoided had I taken a healthier approach, and I could have been making an income much sooner and arguably had built a stronger brand and become a position of a figure of authority by being a coach.
Showing up, that's how you get next. No plan B, no back door. On that ward, every time I hit that floor. And when they fold, I still begin. Bound by code, iron discipline. The iron discipline, golden true. Not for the many, just for the few. The iron discipline, beast in skin. I conquer noise, I conquer sin. The iron discipline, breaks through pain. Stronger than storms, stronger than strain. Don't feel the burn, that's where I've been. This whole life's carved and I'm disciplined. You won't always be motivated. You won't always be strong. But if you're disciplined, you win anyway. Motivation fades, feelings lie, but discipline.
तो गाइस बहुत मजा आया आज ट्रेन करके। मैं लैरी वील्स को काफी टाइम से फॉलो कर रहा हूँ, काफी टाइम से देख रहा हूँ उनकी वीडियोस एंड बहुत हम्बल बंदा है और बहुत मजा आया। फन भी है बंदा, बहुत चिल है। तो तुम्हारे भाई का एक सपना था वो पूरा हुआ एंड फिजिक की काफी तारीफ करी यार, बहुत तारीफ करी। मैं ट्रेन नहीं कर रहा बॉडी के लिए यार, ऑनेस्टली। मैं तुम्हें पता है पिछले 1 साल से इट्स ऑल बैक टू बैक पावर लिफ्टिंग कॉम्पिटिशंस, कहाँ ही मौका मिलता है। तो उसमें बहुत तारीफ करी कि मेरी इनसेन मसल बेलीज हैं, चेस्ट बहुत बढ़िया है, हैव द साइज, थोड़ा सा डेफिनेशन पे काम, थोड़ा सा। सो बहुत इंट्रीग हो गया हूँ मैं एक बॉडी बिल्डिंग कॉम्पिटिशन। आजकल नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग कॉम्पिटिशन बहुत सारे हो रहे हैं, तो मे बी इन फ्यूचर, बट अभी इस साल के लिए तो पावर लिफ्टिंग ही है। मैं आई वांट टू बी द बेस्ट, आई वांट टू इम्प्रूव मोर। बट हाँ,